So apparently we need to talk about Olaplex. I made this post last week where I said that this shampoo gave me straw hair, and the comments were all abuzz. Many of you were like, "Oh my god, what's wrong with Olaplex? I love it." I was just talking about the shampoo, but I think there are some issues here that we could kind of expand on with this whole product line, and I'm gonna tell you what I thought of each product I tried. First, to get a few things out of the way, there were a lot of hairdressers in the comments saying, "Oh, this stuff is really meant for damaged hair, and maybe that's why you didn't like it," and da 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 da. I had very damaged hair. I used to bleach my hair myself. I had the damage to work on. Secondly, a lot of people talked about protein overload with these products. The proprietary ingredient Olaplex is not a protein, so that's not a thing. How does Olaplex actually work? So hair is basically just made out of keratin. Within those keratin proteins, there's like a whole bunch of bonding going on, especially between protein strands. And one of those bonds is called a disulfide bond. It's a covalent bond between two sulfurs. Because it's a covalent bond, it's a very strong bond, and it is a type of bond that gets broken through different things that damage the hair. Fun fact, it's been found that curlier hair has more of those disulfide bonds, so it may be one of the mechanisms that determines one's curl pattern. How does Olaplex work? They have this bis-aminopropyl diglycol dimaleate ingredient. That's their proprietary ingredient, and basically both sides of it will bond to a sulfur, bringing them together. What's unclear in the way that this works is, Olaplex started as an Insalon treatment that you actually mix in with like a bleach or a color process. So it was initially marketed as something that attaches to those sulfurs and protects them from being unbonded, from their bond being broken. However, creating a whole line of products around it, they're saying like it does link those two sulfurs still, but you still have this huge molecule between them. So what is it really doing? Because to me, there's more value in keeping those sulfurs together when they're already bonded during a process versus trying to bring them closer together afterwards. Like, they don't have a lot of like in-depth scientific information available. So jury's out. On to the Olaplex products that I've actually tried, starting with number 1 and number 2. These are the Insalon treatments. I got my hands on them when I was bleaching my own hair, and let me tell you, what a difference this made. Basically, number 1 goes in with the lightener, in my case, and then number 2 is applied right afterwards. Definitely decreased the amount of damage from bleaching my hair. Like, 100p would recommend getting this with your in-salon services. Like, this is really good stuff. And now, to my point earlier, is it because, it's actually done during the service and potentially keeps those bonds from being broken at all in the first place? I would guess probably. I don't know. I kind of want somebody from Olaplex to fill me in. Now, number 3, I think, is the first, commercially available product that anybody could buy, not just salons. And this is basically like a lower concentration treatment that you put in pre-shampoo that is supposed to give you that, disulfide bond multiplying. I really didn't feel like this did much for me, and my hair was very processed, so I don't know. I hear mixed reviews out there from people. Some people swear by it, others do not. Getting to number 4 and number 5. So this is the Bond Maintenance Shampoo and the Bond Maintenance Conditioner. Essentially, here is where they kind of started just like putting that proprietary ingredient in every kind of hair product that you could find. I feel like this is a very poorly formulated shampoo for me. It was very, very, very drying. It gave me straw hair And I did use it with the number 5 conditioner together. That conditioner is so thick, very difficult to rinse out, and I felt like it didn't really condition my hair that much. So, taken together, did not love these. I don't care that it has their proprietary ingredient in it. Like, I just didn't like them as a shampoo and conditioner. And if you could get that ingredient in so many other steps of your hair care routine now, why bother with these? Number 6, this is a leave-in reparative cream, kind of like a styling cream. I liked it. Like, it was pretty good as like a light hold styling cream, but again, like, is it the best one I've ever tried? No, and would I go out of my way to do this just because it has their proprietary ingredient in it? No. Number 7 is their bonding oil. Good hair oil. I do enjoy it. Again, is it better than any other hair oil? I mean, it's kind of up there for me, but at the same time, like, I don't need to specifically have their ingredient in a hair oil. Number 8 is the Bond Intense Moisture Mask. This is like a intense conditioner hair mask. Interesting because a lot of people thought that number 3, which was like the first publicly available product, was kind of like a mask, and it's not. So they did release one. How does it do as a moisture mask? It's okay, not my favorite. Did I need a hair mask with their proprietary ingredient in it? No. Definitely not the best hair mask I've ever used. It's passable. So, taken together, do I think Olaplex's technology in general is like bad? No. I think it's better as a Insalon treatment for sure. And some of the products just aren't good on their own merits, not because of the technology that's in it.